Well, the time has come to bring you round number 3 of bacon wrapped hot dogs. I'll let you linger on that for a minute, drool a little bit. It is time for round 3 of bacon wrapped hot dogs paired with 4 different mustards. The mustards will be ranked from least to greatest in terms of how well they pair with a bacon wrapped hot dog. Now, I did something a little bit different in preparation for this one, which is I was tired of just the lame old white cheap hot dog buns. So I took a hot dog bun and I melted butter in a skillet and I put garlic powder and Italian seasoning in it, and then I toasted the bun on both sides in said skillet to make it a little bit more flavorful and crispy and palatable. Now, there was a problem with that, which is originally the bottom and the top were attached. Now they have become detached. But that's not going to be a problem. I mean, these are all going to become detached from each other anyways. Once I put the mustards on the bun and the bacon wrapped hot dog, take another look. On the bun, I'm going to cut it into fourths. So everything is going to be detached anyway, so it doesn't really matter. There might be some, instances of the top rolling off or whatever, but, we'll take it in stride. Anyways, here are the 4 mustards that are going to be featured in this video. We have Kolanta Sriracha mustard, product of Thailand. We've got Ingelhofer pub style yellow mustard. We have Private Selection French recipe Dijon. And we have Signature Selects sweet and spicy mustard. All right. So I am going to apply the mustard to the bun. I'm going to put this, again, beautiful bacon wrapped hot dog on top of the bun. Let's see if the other side is just as beautiful. Some may find it more beautiful. It's more greasy, definitely. So I'm going to put that hot dog on the bun. I'm going to cut it into quarters, and I'm going to sample those 4 quarters with these 4 different mustards, and then I will rank and evaluate. All right, the table is set. So we are going to start with Kolanta Sriracha mustard. We're going to continue into Ingelhofer pub style yellow mustard. Number 3 will be Private Selection French recipe Dijon mustard. And number 4 will be Signature Select sweet and spicy mustard. Here we go. So I kind of came to a little revelatory realization when I realized, I filmed this vertically like a short instead of horizontally like a full-length video. I really don't care. The content will rest or fall based on what I do henceforth. So let's get right into eating bacon wrapped hot dogs with 4 different mustards, shall we? So the first one is the Sriracha mustard by this Thai company, Kolanta. Here we go. All right, cool elephant, let's go. That's sweet, tangy, spicy. That's a really good Sriracha mustard. I already ate all the hot dog, but you know what? I'm going to take another bite with just the bun. And I'm going to remember what it was like taking the bite when the hot dog was still in the bun. Because as you know, I had a little bit of a mishap involving the top of the bun being separated from the bottom. It makes it a little bit harder. The butter and olive oil and Italian seasonings and garlic that I infused the bun with also are adding a lot to this. Make it just more pleasant than it already is. This is quite good. This is quite good with a bacon wrapped hot dog. I mean, at least a 7.5. Really, really nice. I already liked this as it was. I'd never had it on a hot dog before. Now that I have, it's good. All right, here's the next one. Pub Style Yellow Mustard by Engelhofer. Now, my impression of pub style mustards was that they have beer in them. This does not have any beer in it. It does have white wine vinegar. Let me see what else it has. Water, vinegars, mustard seeds, sugar, salt, spices, honey, wheat flour, sodium benzoate, garlic, turmeric, xanthan gum, lemon juice concentrate. Oh, it does have beer in it. Okay. So it's a pub mustard. It does have beer in it. It does not say what type of beer. Citric acid, onion powder, annatto, flavors, artificial, natural. Okay, what other types are there other than artificial and natural? Concentrated grape mustard, calcium disodium EDTA, paprika. All right, so let's go for the beer mustard. I'm going to try to detect what type of beer is in this and how it affects the flavor of the mustard, and also how, of course, how well it pairs with a bacon wrapped hot dog. Let's go. It's really good, but that's really good, but wow, that pub style mustard is bitter. Is that turmeric or is that the beer? Because I know a lot of crazy British people, they like a lot of their foods to be virtually inedible. Case in point, Marmite. I will never admit that that's good in any context. But do British people sometimes like, or often like their beers super bitter too? Because it seems to me that there's a bitterness in this mustard. And this is the only mustard that I have tried so far in this series. So this will be the 10th mustard. All right, because I did 2 videos with 4 mustards. And then this is the second in the 3rd video. So this is the 10th mustard I've tried. This is the only one that has even had a hint of bitterness in it. And there's beer in this mustard. So there's some kind of crazy, dark, bitter British beer in this. Is there not? Tell me what you think. I don't know anything about Engelhofer. I don't even know if it's UK based, but has beer in it. It's bitter. Might be that. But I kind of like it. That's the thing. I'm not entirely dismissing it. So I actually need to give an evaluation to what I just ate. The second bite was equally interesting to the first. Now, this was more immediately pleasurable. This is one of those things where it's like, this is going to have to be an acquired taste. It's like one of those things where I'm going to have to eat 15 of these hot dogs with the same mustard on it, and then eventually I'm going to be like, oh yeah, it's good. But there is something I like about it. I like the fact that it's distinctive. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else I like about it. Well, I really like the color. That is an absolutely gorgeous color for a mustard. Oh my god. I'm going to have to, contemplate that one a little bit, meditate a little bit on it. I'm not sure. All right. Piece number 3. This is just standard, run the line, down the line, French Dijon mustard. Hang on. I do not want my face having food on it. All right, so the Dijon mustard, this particular Dijon mustard by Private Selection, every bit as good as Grey Poupon, which probably would have cost a couple dollars more. It's very, very good. All right, it's got that nice, sharp white wine vinegar flavor in it. It's sharp, punchy, flavorful. It's not overly acrid. It is a really, really good Dijon, and it goes really, really nicely. It's like one of those things where you can unequivocally say as soon as you take a bite, this was a pleasant experience. Of course, I can unequivocally say that this was a good experience. I cannot unequivocally say that this initially was a good experience, but it's one of those things where I think it might have to grow on me. this doesn't have to grow on you. It's just good. And I kind of suspect that that's going to be the same case with the fourth one, the Signature Select Sweet and Spicy Mustard. I have had this on ham sandwiches before, and it is just like delicious over ham sandwiches. I've never had it on a hot dog. But I mean, we're talking about the same type of meat, largely speaking. I know, it's like, what exactly is going on with hot dogs? Why do they have beef, chicken, and pork in them? Like, can't you just, like, pick one meat? Like, what's really going on with that? But anyways, I think primarily the meat in these Oscar Mayer hot dogs is pork. So if ham pairs beautifully with Signature Select Sweet and Spicy Mustard, I'm sure that a pork-based hot dog would as well. Here we go. Man, I really like that. It's like the sriracha mayo, but just objectively better. I don't know exactly what they put in this. You know, maybe this was just lazily put together, and they just kind of took a sriracha sauce, and they took a mustard, and they blended them together, and they didn't really add anything else. I don't really know in particular. I'm not going to take the time to read all of the particularities of this or all the ingredients in it. It's good. It's not great. This is all the things that is, plus a little bit. It's just demonstrably better. This is a very good sweet and spicy mustard. It goes really, really nicely over a bacon-wrapped hot dog. Almost perfectly. I mean, now we're at 12 different mustards that I've tried over bacon-wrapped hot dogs. That is easily one of the top 3. It's very good. All right, so let's get to rankings. Okay. I liked all of these, and I thought they were all very interesting, so I don't like the fact that I have to put one of these at number 4, but obviously I have to. I don't know what to think of this yet, so this has to be number 4. There's a bitterness to it. The other flavors that I taste in it are interesting, but they're not counterbalanced by things that I wanted them to be counterbalanced by. We've got bitterness, we've got saltiness, we've got acridity, or acidity, sorry. It is vinegary, it is sharp, it is salty, it is bitter. Where's the counterbalancing effect? I mean, I know it has honey in it. I didn't taste any honey. It is beautifully colored, but that's not enough to elevate it. So I'm going to put that on number 4 for this one. At number 3 is going to be this sriracha mustard. Not because I don't think that sriracha mustard has any potential to be amazing with bacon-wrapped hot dogs. I just don't know if this particular product is anything more than a lazily assembled combination of just a random sriracha sauce and a random mustard. All right? That's what it kind of tastes like to me. It is not bad. But it's something that I could do very, very, very easily. I have a ton of mustards. I have a ton of sriracha sauces. It would be really easy to just throw something like this together by myself. Nothing special. That's number 3. Number 2 is going to be the Dijon mustard. This is obviously a classic. This particular one's very good, and it's great over a bacon-wrapped hot dog. I really, really like that. Gotta give it to Signature Select, the generic Safeway sweet and spicy mustard. That is fantastic over a bacon-wrapped hot dog. I love it. Loved it. Continue to love it. Will be using it much more frequently than I use any of these other 3. Probably going to use this more in cooking. Again, it's really, 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 really good. But I don't know. I think Dijon mustard, for me, not so much a sandwich and hot dog and hamburger thing. I think it's really more of a cooking additive. Wow, that was an interesting one. Well, you've got your 4 through 1. Hope you enjoyed that. More to come. I think I'm going to do... Alright, so at this point I've done... This is the round 3. I think round 4 is going to be the last one. Even if there ends up being like an outlier mustard, this has to end somewhere, right? That's what Coyote Peterson said about getting stung by vicious, venomous insects. But then he broke that rule, and he made videos after he said that he was completely done with it. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll make a 5th one if I acquire more mustards after the 4th one. But I will make one more, at the very least. Hope you're enjoying this series. And yeah, once I do the 4th video, I'm going to do a face-off where I take the number 1 mustard from each of the first four rounds, and I will evaluate the winners from those first 4 rounds in their own competition. All right, I am tired. See you soon.